Welcome to this Wednesday of our walk with John through Holy Week. Today we're going to continue the story that we began on Palm Sunday. I'm going to be reading from John chapter 12, verses 1 through 11. 6 days before the Passover, Jesus came to Bethany, the home of Lazarus, whom he had raised from the dead. There they gave a dinner for him. Martha served, and Lazarus was one of those at the table with him. Mary took a pound of costly perfume made of pure nard, anointed Jesus' feet, and wiped them with her hair. The whole house was filled with the fragrance of the perfume. But Judas Iscariot, one of the disciples, the one who was about to betray Jesus, said, "Why was this perfume not sold for 300 denarii and the money given to the poor?" He said this not because he cares about the poor, but because he was a thief. He kept the common purse and used to steal what was put into it. Jesus said, "Leave her alone. She bought it so that she might keep it for the day of my burial. You always have the poor with you, but you do not always have me." When the great crowd of the Jews learned that Jesus was there, they came not only because of Jesus, but also to see Lazarus, whom he had raised from the dead. So the chief priests planned to put Lazarus to death as well, since it was on account of him that many of the Jews were deserting and were believing in Jesus. Our photo on this Wednesday is of pools of very, very icy cold water of the Jordan. Don't let the shafts of sunlight fool you. It is an extravagantly picturesque area to keep in your mind's eye when you think of Jesus with his disciples at the Jordan River. Our story, too, is one of such extravagance. Like the prodigal father, Mary here kills the fattened calf in her use of this costly perfume. Like Jesus' gesture at the wedding, or like a wine connoisseur, Mary opens a renowned bottle, the very best, and for what all the world can see, she pours it out onto the floor. Notice with me, just for a second, that not even practical Martha tries to stop her, nor does Martha make a negative comment about what Mary is doing. Mary's act of extravagance is fitting. It's proper. This one she anoints is worthy. Only the foil in this telling, Judas Iscariot, is outraged. But even Judas could not stop her. Somewhere along the line, I learned that in today's economy, the cost of the bottle of perfume would be about $80,000 US. I'm no mathematician, but that's a lot of money. But here's the thing. Extravagant worship is fitting. Pouring out our best is appropriate worship. Giving God what is most precious is how we have been created to be. Why? Because God's love of us, demonstrated to us in Jesus, is extravagant, over the top, precious. It is in Jesus Christ that we see what a life of love really looks like. Let's take these thoughts into our silence today. I think by now you're probably getting really good at these intentions. And so perhaps you even see this one coming. It is, go do something extravagant today. Do it as an act of worship. Do it to a friend or a loved one or a stranger. Just know that whatever it is you're doing it for God's sake. So go on. Go do it. Thanks for being with us in the middle of Holy Week. I hope that your time with us today will encourage you to extravagant action and that you'll be blessed.